And most people who commit sex crimes are not registered sex offenders because they were not reported, not convicted, or were not mandated to register. Does that mean sex offender registries are ineffective? You talked a little bit about this earlier. Or does it mean that they should be tougher and add more offenders to the list?
No, we definitely need more offenders. I mean, if there is to be a list, there needs to be more people taken off, because I live in Pennsylvania. If I was to go outside and urinate in public and a cop came by and arrested me, I would be charged with indecent exposure and be put on the registry for 15 years.
Put on the sex offender registry?
Yes, I would be put on the sexual offender registry for 15 years for indecent exposure. So when you think about this offender registry and you think about sex offenses, it's this huge umbrella where on one end you have statutory rape, you have just sending indecent pictures to somebody. On the far end, you have rape and you have child molestation. When we think about it, there's only 25% of the people on the sexual offender registry that actually have committed a child molestation where they molested a child. So 75% of the people on the registry, which is about 750,000 people, haven't even harmed a child. And so that's where we get this thing. Typically, when somebody hears the word sex offender, they automatically think that person's done something.
Yes, I automatically think that person has offended a child sexually. You're absolutely right. So where did this line of thinking come from? Because it is ingrained in most of society.
It comes from TV shows. It comes from SVU. It comes from other stuff like that, and individuals not looking at the data, not looking at scholars like Dr. Alyssa Ackerman and Dr. Alexa Sardina and Dr. Emily Horowitz, Dr. Chrysanthi Leon. These are individuals who have been doing research around sexual offenses for 15, 20 years. Dr. Alyssa Ackerman and Alexa Sardina are both survivors of sexual abuse, and now they're working and studying sexual offenses. And Dr. Ackerman actually leads restorative justice classes with men in California to help them heal, and I think, we have to get rid of we have to go away from the criminal legal system when we're talking about sexual offenses, because the victim does not get healed in our system. It does not get healed in our legal system. So we need to have this place where the victim is actually able to talk to the person who's harmed them and ask them why, and to get through these healing so they can start moving on from the trauma and the hurt that they experience as a child.
So I want to make sure I'm hearing you clearly. You're saying 75% on the sexual offenders list have not offended children sexually.
Yes.
Yeah, that's news to me.